Well, the opponents of the bill, the NJEA and other opponents, packed the committee room, leaving no room for the supporters of the legislation to attend and hear the testimony on the bill. So I asked them to leave 50% of the space for the other side to be heard. And they refused. I said, we'll take it outside so that everyone can be heard, so everybody can see the hearing and observe it. And they still refused to move, so we had it outside, and it was a great lesson in democracy. The hundreds of children out there, they behaved themselves so well, and it was a lesson in civics that they will remember for the rest of their lives. It was a great experience. Well, this bill gives an opportunity to children in chronically failing schools, nearly 200 of them throughout the state of New Jersey. Those children are stuck without any opportunity to get a better education. These schools have failed year after year. This will provide scholarships for some of those students to go to other schools, either public schools or non-public schools, and get a better education than they're getting now. It will also provide innovative grants to the schools that are chronically failing, so that they can try different approaches to education, very similar to President Obama's Race to the Top proposal. You have to be a pretty bad school to be chronically failing under this definition. 40% of the students have to fail both the math and language exam, or 65% have to fail either the math or the language. You have to be really a poor school to have that much of a failure rate. And you have to meet that criteria 2 years in a row. And many of these schools meet that criteria, unfortunately, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 years in a row. Those are chronically failing schools, and we just can't ignore it any longer and allow it to continue to go along that way. Well, if we do nothing, first of all, these private schools are going to continue to fail. It could cost the state over $1 billion more a year if all these other schools were to close. It's already costing the state $600 million a year extra for the schools that have already closed over the last 10 years. So that will be an added burden on the taxpayers. And those children will be stuck in those schools that fail year after year after year, and nothing will change. We need to do something different. This bill gives hope to those children and to the taxpayers of the state.